Welcome back to this video. The previous video we worked on displaying data from the database, and we selected data from the database and we displayed it in the index page or in view page. And in this video we will work on edit page and we will update data in the database. Let's come to the practical work and start writing our practical code. Come here and open up Sublime, and in Sublime let's create a file and name it edit.php, and let's make our edit page. And for edit page we will copy the content of our art page, and we will change it to edit page, and the design of edit and art page are the same, and we want to make our edit page. Let's erase the PHP code part. We will write our PHP code a few moments later. And let's come here, and in here we will change the page name to edit person's page, and let's change the button to edit person, and this font awesome icon, this is a plus sign and plus icon, let's change it to pencil icon. For editing we will use pencil icon for editing. And come here and let's go to the index page and make our link to the edit page. Come here, and we have in here we have the link of edit page. Let's see in our project. When we click this edit icon or edit button, we must go to edit page, and for now we don't have the link to edit page. Let's change and create the link to edit page. Come here and let's this is the link part of edit, and let's change it to edit edit.php and id equal to let's write our PHP code here. When we click in here, the database ID and the clicked row must be displayed, and we will edit only that row. And come here and let's echo $id. So let's see, and let's refresh the page once. And when I click this and we come to edit page, and the URL, in the URL you see that in the edit page and the ID of that row is 12 in the database. Let's come here and click one another. Let's click this row, and in the URL we see that edit.php and ID of this row is 5, and this ID is from the database. For now the values of the row is not displaying in our edit page because till now we didn't write our PHP code and displaying data in here. Firstly we must select data from the database and display it in these text fields or in these text boxes, and the data must be taken from the database. Let's write our PHP code, and firstly we must select data from the database, and after that we will write our update query and we will update data in the database. Come here and come here to the edit page, and let's write our PHP code for selecting data from the database. Let's start our PHP code for selecting the data from the database first. Write PHP and write f. Let's firstly we need to write a condition. F is set dollar underscore get ID, and dollar ID equal to dollar underscore get ID. And after this it means we select data, and we select a row of data from the database by ID. This condition, it means like this. And let's write our query now. Write our query, $query equal to select all from what was our table name. Let's see, our table name is famous persons. Let's select all from famous persons, and we write a condition in query as well where ID equal to $ID, and after we write $result equal to MySQLi query, and in here we have two parameters or two arguments. One is $con and another is $query, and in here we will write $row count equal to MySQLi num rows, and it has one parameter or one argument which is $result. And in here we write a condition if $row count greater than 0, if $row count greater than 0, then $ID equal to $row ID, $first name equal to $row first name, and let's copy it 3 times or 4 times more. Let's copy it, paste it here, and let's change it to $L name or last name, $row last name, and this is $profession, $prof equal to $row profession, and this, and change this to $address equal to $row address. And in here, sorry, I forgot to after the condition we must write our while loop. Inside the while loop we must write these variables and take the column names from the database. Let's cut it from here and copy it in here. Inside the loop we must define these variables and take the column names from the database. Let's remove the space and For displaying and selecting data into edit page, we must define an attribute inside every text box by the name of value equal to, in first name we will display what? We will display dollar $PHP echo or dollar fname, and in here come there and define an attribute value and display. Write PHP code in here, PHP echo in here, echo dollar name, and in profession come here and define attribute value equal to, inside this attribute we will display address PHP echo dollar address, and in here, in here we must display dollar profession, and in address inside this we will in text area we don't need to write attribute value for displaying data. Inside the starting and closing tag of text area we will write our PHP echo dollar address, and in here we need to define and hidden text field as well, because we need to take the ID for editing data in the database, and the ID must be defined in an hidden text field. Let's define a hidden text field. Dev class equal to form group, and close this. Input type hidden, and name equal to ID, and value equal to PHP echo dollar ID. This is necessary for taking the ID hiddenly and displaying data by this ID in the edit page. Let's see our edit page. Is it working fine or not? Let's refresh the page once, and let's take this row and see it in the edit page. Is it working fine or not? What is going on? In line 45 we have a problem. Let's see it in line 45. Oh, sorry, this is the problem. Let's erase this part, and we just need for this parenthesis, and in here we need to write $row equal to MySQL fetch array, and MySQL fetch array, and in here it has one parameter or one argument, which is $result. And let's see it now, what's going on in our application. Let's refresh it once and see. Let's take this row. Nice, it's working fine, and we take the data from the database. We take the data and we select the data from the database in the edit page, and it's successfully done. The ID of this row is 5, and the data displaying in the in our text fields or in our application and in our edit page. Let's see another row. Let's see this one. The idea of this row is 12 and the data are displaying in our edit page.